euh, désactiver la sauvegarde dans le cloud. Salut YouTube, j'espère que tu vas bien. Du coup. On vient de finir la première saison de Batman Telltale Series et on enchaîne sur la deuxième. Du coup, ça n'a fait qu'1h30. Faut bien qu'on s'occupe. Du coup, on va enchaîner sur la seconde saison. Mais avant que j'y pense, elle est désactivée. Parfait. Parce que ce qui s'est passé en fait avec la première saison, c'est qu'il y a eu des soucis de sauvegarde ou de connexion avec le cloud de Telltale. Et du coup, ça a foutu tous mes choix en l'air en fait. Quasiment. Ça n'a pas eu trop d'impact, heureusement, sur notre aventure. Mais quand même. Alors, je vérifie juste un truc. J'ai mis les sous-titres en moyen, pas de problème. Normalement... Alors attendez, l'affichage c'est là. Graphisme. Tout est à fond, évidemment. Les sous-titres c'est bon. Taille des sous-titres moyen, fichier sous-titres plein écran. Oui, évidemment. Jouabilité pour la norme. Ah j'aime bien, ils ont appelé ça la norme. Très bien. Puis ça me paraît bien. On va pouvoir y aller. Langue, bah évidemment c'est en français. Voilà. Eh ben on va pouvoir y aller. C'est parti. Alors choisissez comment débuter votre histoire. Aïe! Peut-être commencer comme une nouvelle histoire ou dans la continuité des choix que vous avez fait au cours de la saison 1. Ah bah évidemment. Recréer une trame. Je vais recréer une trame. Alors, qui avez-vous sauvé lorsque les enfants d'Arkham ont attaqué? Lorsque vous avez sauvé Selina des tueurs, mais le visage d'Harvey a été brûlé. Ah, c'est comme ça qu'il devient double face? Ah, moi je pensais que c'était si on faisait le choix d'aller au manoir Wayne au lieu d'aller à Wayne Tech. Mais j'ai sauvé Harvey. Alors non, c'est faux, Selina n'a pas été abattue. Elle s'est pris juste un coup de pompe dans la tronche. Avez-vous passé la nuit avec Selina? Oui. Lorsque la... Voilà. Alors vous avez intercepté l'attaque et vous l'avez arrêté au manoir Wayne. Alors c'est faux. Nous avons arrêté le pingouin. Lorsque John Doe a alimenté une émeute, comment avez-vous réagi? Et vous avez perdu votre chance de demander de l'aide. Non, j'ai été chercher le téléphone. Devez-vous une faveur à John Doe? Oui. Ah, les vrais choix, hein. Ça va, Selina, le peu de considération que vous avez à son égard, Ah non. En tant qu'ami. Ah voilà. Avez-vous révélé votre identité pour le protéger? Elle a attaqué en arrachant une partie de votre oreille. Ah d'accord. Si on refusait de montrer notre visage, elle aurait arraché l'œil d'Alfred. Oh ça va, j'ai perdu une partie de mon oreille. C'est que dalle par rapport à un œil. C'est de la peau, hein. C'est de la peau. Oui. Ah. Après avoir vaincu Lady Arkham, avez-vous assisté à la conférence de presse en tant que... Batman ou Bruce Wayne? Bruce Wayne. Protégez le... Ah d'accord, si j'avais été en Batman, Gordon aurait été l'objet d'un assassinat. Ou sinon c'est moi, Bruce. Ah voilà. Alors Wayne Tech contribuera à la reconstruction de l'asile d'Arkham décrépit afin de fournir aux patients les soins dont ils ont besoin. Vous vous êtes engagé à soutenir les forces de l'ordre de Gotham en fournissant un équipement de meilleure qualité et des formations pour ces offices. Et c'est ça que j'aurais voulu voir en fait dans les choix. J'aurais voulu voir la parité de ce choix-là. Qui aurait pris quoi en fait? Ça aurait été cool. Et nous on avait dit d'investir dans le GCPD. Votre trame de fond est terminée. Sera lié au fichier de sauvegarde actuel. C'est parti. Alors, l'énigme. Ok, dans The Wolf Among Us, d'accord. L'un des plus anciens et des plus dangereux criminels de Gotham est de retour. Batman doit agir avec d'anciens et de nouveaux alliés pour arrêter cette menace grandissante. Bon, vous voyez le bâton? Hein? Voici l'énigme. C'est parti. Alors, je ne vois rien. Alors, à peine visible. Voilà, là c'est bien. C'est parti! Découvrons cette seconde saison. Alors évidemment, on va se remettre en violet. Oh, il y a le rouge. Oh, le rouge. Mais non, on veut violet tel Senzero. Évidemment. C'est parti. Alors, c'est là que enregistrera automatiquement vos progressions sur iCloud pour vous permettre d'y accéder depuis d'autres appareils. C'est non. Ça a foutu le boxon sur la première saison. Donc c'est non. Alors. Cette série de jeux s'adapte au choix que vous faites. L'histoire est déterminée par votre façon de jouer. Faites les bons choix. Ou peut-être pas.
One fateful night, my parents gave
Oula,
their lives
c'est pas
for
très
me.
fort.
They became my heroes. Their legacy
Ah, c'est pas du tout le même mixage audio que la première saison.
until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police
Bah, c'est
commissioner
fort, ouais.
James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice.
Ouais, en fait, c'était juste le début, il y avait un mixage audio bizarre.
To the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again,
Le
everyone
Sphinx.
would be happy.
Ah, carrément, c'est la tour Wayne. What? Il y a un casino à la tour Wayne.
Romy Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
On dissimule tous notre vraie nature.
In public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Alors en même temps, je suis en train de gérer le son.
Hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already
Ouais, les
raided his
lentilles.
penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a
Alors.
microphone.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori
Intéressant.
counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Regardez, pirater. Je vais le pirater.
I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with the badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
D'accord. Bonsoir.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
Ah, je cherche des sensations fortes.
High rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Tiens.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Oh.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him. You'd better.
Rejoins-moi dehors.
We go back to my place.
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside.
well, since you put it like that. I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my own casino.
Bruce Wayne mode.
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Ah ouais, ça commence bien. Ça commence bien.
Now, let's get started.
Je regarde le son, mais on a l'air d'être bien. Hein.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Ah.
C'est parti pour Batman.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman,
Jim.
status?
Est-ce qu'il a toujours la même voiture?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Je prends les devants. Ah.
Please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Mori. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Oula.
There's only one
Oh, ça ressemble à Sauce.
alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
Parfait.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed.
Alors.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches...
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
L'otage.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Never gives you a moment's peace.
En tout cas, il est bien fait. Hein. J'aime bien son design.
Casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Sûrement. Qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre? Là. La cabine.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Distrait.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Personne le voit, le drone? Oh.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in.
Bah, j'ai appuyé.
Covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricade.
Tu vois, j'ai vu un petit logo X, donc j'ai appuyé. Ça marche pas.
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Lancer un assaut frontal, lancer l'heure du gaz lacrymogène. Gaz lacrymogène.
Need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Ah ouais, parce que l'assaut frontal, c'est pas très Batman. Ça.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Ah la
I'll
vache.
clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
C'est parti. Cogner, utiliser grappin. Grappin. Heurter, arracher. Hop là.
Batman! You're ahead of
Bonsoir.
schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
No. Utiliser griffe sur otage. L'arme à feu. Ah, je peux l'utiliser sur l'otage. What? Hop, hop. Je sais pas. Ah, ça change rien. Ah, en fait, j'aurais pu virer l'otage, mais ça aurait servi à rien. C'est un pompe. En tout cas, on a une nouvelle armure.
Batman clearly isn't
Et ça, c'est
using
cool.
his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
Bon. Bah, essaye, hein. Finish him. Le ligoté, l'électrocuté. L'électrocuté.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Ah bah je peux rien y faire moi ça.
Impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy.
Now!
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Yes.
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Ah je crois qu'il y en a un qui est mort.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Là. Oh, on va peut-être pouvoir faire un truc avec la boule.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice. Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Oh, mais c'est patate. Allez hop. Bien joué. Finish him. Coup de pied circulaire, plaquage au sol, plaquage au sol.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that.
Je peux couper sa corde avec un batarang,
Let's see how
s'il vous
you do
plaît.
with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Ah. J'appuie sur tous les boutons. Oh, ça va pas tenir. Oh, ça va pas tenir. Oh, si, ça tient. Oh, ça tient, mais juste, j'ai l'impression. Je sais pas, c'est de la fibre de carbone. Pistolet électrique. Intéressant. Est-ce que ce serait Amanda Waller?
Waller?
Ah oui. Oh, génial. Suicide Squad. Oh, ça pourrait être génial. Ça fait partie du boulot. Ok. Bon, bah ça commence bien. On a Riddler et on a Amanda Waller. Intéressant. Et on a une nouvelle armure et des nouveaux gadgets. Ça va être trop cool. On a cette boîte. Cette boîte. D'abord, je la scanne.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
D'accord, je la prends. Un objet a été ajouté à votre inventaire. Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'on n'avait pas d'inventaire dans le premier. Mais on l'avait dans The Walking Dead.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
One eye in the sky, jerk.
Ah, il y a Montoya.
Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in
Et
custody.
Gordon, il a une plus grosse moustache. Il a la vraie moustache maintenant.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away.
Bon, Waller, qu'est-ce qu'on en fait de Waller?
Brace yourself. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great
Je ne travaille qu'avec
things
Gordon, j'ai
together.
pas besoin d'une
Join
équipe.
forces.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
Bah, ça me paraissait une bonne idée.
I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital.
Bah,
Agent Avesta will...
En fait, je me disais que si je leur disais, bah, faites un assaut frontal,
Departmental cooperation.
bah, ils vont tuer tout le monde en fait. Il y a des otages qui vont y passer.
Nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's... changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No. But it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Je sais pas si je pouvais dire ça.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though.
Ouais.
Criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's
Pardon?
something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course, I...
Keep
C'est
your
une psy.
psych
C'est une
evaluations to
psychanalyste.
Riddler, and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't...
D'ailleurs, c'était Hugo Strange qui avait essayé de rentrer dans la psyché de Batman.
I think I know you a little better now.
Bon, après, je me rapporte beaucoup à Batman de 2004.
Agent.
Honnêtement, c'était une série super stylée.
Gotham's your city. I
Un
respect
dessin
that.
animé.
But
Ouais,
you
bon.
should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. you better share everything you find. Or
Oh.
this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Je me suis dit, c'était la meilleure option. Épisode 1, l'énigme. Ça va être déplaisant. Au revoir. Pfiou. Ah, ils sont en train de reconstruire le manoir. Alors, attendez, on va passer en mode...
En mode Bruce Wayne. Est-ce qu'ils ont changé la Batcave? Pas trop, hein. Un petit peu. Ah, il y a aussi, d'accord, l'armure V2. Intéressant. Donc techniquement, ça veut dire qu'on porte la V3.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Ah, merci.
Thanks, Al.
Un petit cocktail.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Classique environnement jazz. Environnement.
Something with a beat.
Un petit peu, ouais. J'en sais rien. Pif. J'hésitais avec ça et le jazz.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box.
Déjà?
It's ready when you are.
D'accord.
Let's
Bah
get to
j'arrive.
work.
J'arrive. Ah, d'accord, je peux me déplacer. Ah, Ah ouais, je peux me déplacer comme je veux. Ta 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 ta. Dans ma Batcave. Alors c'est quoi tout ça? Ah, tout ce qui est lié à la première saison.
Vicky Vale,
c'est marrant.
aka Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham.
Harvey Dent, la pièce. Et Catwoman. Quoi cette photo? C'est quoi cette photo? Alors, on va voir cette
No
boîte.
explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
Belle initiative.
Plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Oula. Ça va?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Traumatisme.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of
T'inquiète
duty.
toujours pour ma famille.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Alors, voyons voir. Alors, Gotham Feed. Soutiennent l'alliance entre la police et Batman. Intéressant. Les actions de Wayne Enterprise atteignent une valeur record. Ok. Le procès Dent encore repoussé. Intéressant. Enquête de la Gazette, qui se cache derrière l'agence. Les officiels qualifient Cobblepot de prisonnier modèle. Ça va mal finir, ça. Ok. Codec, voyons voir. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Gordon. Bon, bah Gordon, on connaît, hein. Ok. René Montoya, bon, on connaît. Lucius. Très bien. Alfred, évidemment. Donc, Iman Avesta, donc psychanalyste pour l'agence. Intéressant. Elle aime Batman, très bien. Attends, quoi? Ça pourrait m'être utile lorsque je devrais coopérer avec l'agence. D'accord. Alors, Amanda Waller. Ça, c'est le problème. Donc, elle aime pas Gordon. Donc, il y aura sûrement, ça se trouve, des choix en mode je choisis Amanda Waller ou je choisis Gordon. Bon, je pense qu'on sera plus pour Gordon, évidemment. L'homme mystère. Très bien, Romy Mori, bah il a plus de doigts. Thomas Wayne. Ah, il y a un fichier sur Thomas. Ouais, papa. Maman. Très bien. Gotham City. 10,5 millions d'habitants. C'est énorme, non? Pour une ville. Ça me paraît énorme. 1/6 de la France. Attendez, on est oui, on est 60 millions, nous, je crois, en France. Si je dis pas de bêtises.
Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth.
Intéressant.
Presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Du coup, les données de l'agence.
The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black.
Ah, c'est bien, ils ont traduit. Directrice et agent spécial.
Information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
C'est un peu le FBI,
got
quoi.
Some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and
Ils vont nous compliquer la vie, en vrai.
I mean,
well, things won't be easy with a bunch of spies nearby. They're well-equipped spies, too.
maybe it wouldn't hurt to talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level
Bonne
the
idée.
playing field.
Bon bah, je pense qu'il n'y a plus rien à voir. À part, bah du coup, cette boîte. Si le bas de computer a fini le scan.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Allons-y. Ouvrir. D'accord. Oula.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
Attendez, quoi? Je ne possède qu'un œil. Alors, je possède un œil, mais je ne peux pas voir. Qui suis-je? L'œil d'un cyclone.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it
What?
helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Dans ce cas, la justice aveugle.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though. not one.
So it's something else.
Ah, le trou d'une aiguille alors.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Ah, pas con.
Look at these strange
Comme une boussole.
grooves.
Ticket de cinéma.
Never forget.
Je peux me déplacer? Voyons voir. Si je cause avec Alfred. Alfred?
Your guess is as good as mine.
D'accord. Je m'en fous. En fait, j'ai envie d'aller voir ce qu'il y a là-bas. Pour une fois qu'on peut se déplacer dans la Batcave, autant en profiter. Alors... Bat costume. Mais V2.
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
Tarang. Le grappin évidemment. Et... Ah, modèle précédent. D'accord. Ok. Bon bah c'était juste pour regarder, très bien. Bon bah on va le mettre sur le bas de computer. Computer. Super moite-moite. Est-ce qu'on peut créer un socle? Oh c'est possible mais... Comment je peux faire? Ah non ça n'a rien à voir. Quoi? Mais qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je fasse? Attends, est-ce que je peux fouiller dans mon inventaire? Ah non je peux pas fouiller dans mon inventaire. Ah peut-être par là. Peut-être que c'est un rapport avec... Attendez, une aiguille. Ah mais oui. Ça.
Needle.
Je suis pas réveillé. Hein.
A record needle.
Pour le temps que le cerveau se réveille. Surtout qu'il chauffe en fait. Alors, voyons voir.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already
C'est trop bien les énigmes de l'homme mystère dans les Batman Arkham.
Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Ah, ça s'est arrêté.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is.
Et elle est au courant pour Batman?
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Ah mais on sait pas comment elle réagit parce que... Ça se trouve elle est peut-être contre Batman. Eh oui. Au bas de computer... D'accord. Ah, à partir du menu principal. Ah c'est marrant ça.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Et là hop, je mets la 8ème. Évidemment, il n'a pas de plaque. Ce qui est contre la loi. C'est juste écrit Wayne 1. C'est tout. Bon, en tout cas, ça commence bien. J'aime bien, j'aime bien. Ah,
Oh,
bon.
excellent.
Ah,
Glad I caught you.
manquait plus qu'elle.
Good news to share.
Good to
Ah bon?
hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chair.
Ça y est, vous avez les yeux en face des trous.
Just talk to the board and
Parce que je rappelle que c'est entre guillemets grâce à elle que Cobblepot est arrivé au conseil. Hein. Bah, en tant que PDG plutôt, dans la saison 1.
The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's
Oui.
in the case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Quelque chose pour
Oh,
Lucius.
this? This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
Bah quoi?
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up
Je
this
comprends pas.
this afternoon.
Oh, mais- oh, déception, c'est pas pour moi. Vous avez pas pensé à Regina du conseil? Non. Oh, oh, bah, oh, bah, bah,
You're in
bah.
my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your
Oh,
bat.
bah, 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 bah. Ça se met bien. Hein.
But if you want me to
Oh
stop,
no, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
Yep.
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue.
Attendez. J'espère que c'est pas géré par ADN.
Profile of Riddler.
Tiens, imaginez. Attendez, imaginez. Attendez. Imaginez. Il y a un capteur d'ADN où en gros, la première personne qui le touche, bon, il fait en sorte que ça soit Batman. Mais bon, c'est l'ADN de Bruce Wayne, donc pas de problème. Mais si quelqu'un d'autre le touche, ça explose. Ça, on ne sait pas. Bon, il a fait des scans avec l'ordi et tout, mais... on ne sait pas.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
Moi, je prendrais pas le
No
risque.
sign
Hein.
of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping
C'est
you
peut-être une boussole.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh oh,
Shouldn't take long.
la porte, la porte.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Tiffany. Attention. Faut pas qu'elle voie ça.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Bah alors?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
Si elle voit l'objet, elle va pas...
I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time.
C'est stylé.
High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation.
C'est stylé.
Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You
C'est propre,
always
hein?
had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech.
Tu vises déjà une augmentation.
Jealous of.
Someone here wants a raise.
She's already gunning for my job, Bruce. Can you believe it?
The hours you work, not a chance. I actually have a life.
Ah, même son t-shirt, il est en circuit imprimé.
There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear.
Ah.
I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Ah, pitié, dis pas vieux.
Please, just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Ah. On y arrive.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
Ça va péter.
Strange thing.
Et là...
Circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves?
Peut-être qu'elle a une idée. Hein.
It's just weird.
Des fois, c'est bien de mettre un cerveau en plus.
I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can can hear it hum.
What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Ah, tu veux bien nous aider? Ok. Moi je veux bien.
This freakish thing out.
En tout cas, il n'y a pas le coup de l'analyse ADN. Donc tout va bien.
Let me take a crack at it.
I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
D'accord.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help.
I just gotta let him know
Bah ouais.
that I won't be finishing
Ah,
up.
c'est la fille de Lucius.
No problem.
Puis elle est gentille comme, elle est gentille comme
I was
tout.
planning on swinging by the manor.
Après je dis ça, mais Vicky Vale,
I heard he wasn't doing so well.
Lady Arkham.
That he was having some
Okay.
issues with his health.
Oui, oui.
Would love that.
J'allais dire il a subi un traumatisme, mais c'est vrai aussi.
With me and Luke about that incident with the China.
Well, you know, Al, no one messes with his dinnerware.
Ah.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Boss. Oh, gentil.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle.
Mais fais gaffe quand même hein, que ça explose pas. On sait jamais.
I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project,
Ah, je veux bien.
why not consider bringing her into the fold?
Ah, j'ai le droit de dire oui. J'ai le droit de dire oui.
We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Je veux bien.
She's anything like you.
She's better than me.
Wow.
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
Let's go.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Ouais, ou sinon je viens la voir en tant que Batman et...
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne.
Ah!
Yes?
Bonjour.
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Bonjour.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
Tenez-moi informé.
Loop about that, thing?
Will do.
Merci. T'as pas trouvé... Et merde.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit.
D'accord.
We just came by to ask a few questions.
Allez-y.
Please, come in.
Faut que j'agisse en tant que Bruce Wayne.
Can I get my assistant?
Donc, playboy, milliardaire, Tony Stark de l'univers d'ici.
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Vous en prie, installez-vous. Oh merde. J'ai oublié le dossier. Permettez...
This
Le dossier de
office,
l'agence.
it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Faut que je le planque, faut que je le planque, faut que je le planque. Vite. Fous-le par terre.
Is this you?
Pousse-le et fous-le par terre.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city.
Ah.
Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable.
Excusez-moi. C'est important.
How's it going down there?
Excusez-moi, c'est important.
File on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
Ah!
I'll be down in just a second.
Excusez-moi, c'était une urgence.
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler.
Et quel est le rapport avec moi?
Been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
On va peut-être vous aider?
Anything I can help with?
See, I told you you'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be cagey, defensive, based on your history. Guess
Ah
I was
bah oui,
wrong.
puisqu'il avait un rapport avec Falcon et tout.
My
C'est vrai.
history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Mm.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. they seem drawn to
Oh
you.
là, c'est pas vrai.
Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
Oui, je l'ai vu à l'asile.
It was during your stay in Arkham, where you and John met and became
On peut pas dire vraiment qu'on soit amis.
You two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right?
Bah ouais.
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
Bah tant mieux.
I saw you
Ça fera le tour sur
flee
YouTube.
after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Ah bon?
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
J'ai jamais donné mon accord.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
It's obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so...
Le début de la relation entre Batman et Joker.
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious.
Ok.
They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web.
Je la sens mal cette histoire.
Friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Oh, j'ai rien à cacher.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Oh là, ça va chier.
The hero people think you are.
Dégagé.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Ouais, ouais. Mais je sais pas si j'accepterai que vous rentrez cette fois. Oh merde, ça vient peut-être de Lucius. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Get yourself out.
What are you talking?
Qu'est-ce qu'il a fait?
What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that.
Pourquoi?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Lucius! No!
J'avais parlé d'explosifs, non?
After a tragic explosion,
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Ah, il a 3 enfants? Ah oui, c'est vrai, il a 3 enfants. Va falloir que je discute avec Tiffany.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you.
Exactement.
Lucius
Oh,
helped
je m'attendais
raise
tellement
Bruce.
pas à ça.
It was family.
Ah mais on n'est pas à la tour Wayne là.
Riddler's attack
C'est
on the
Bughead.
casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
C'est ma faute. J'aurais pas dû le filer à Lucius.
Talk to her.
Yes. She can use all the support she can get.
Ouais.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
Faut que j'y dise. Faut que j'y dise pour Batman.
It's true. He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
Faut que j'y dise. Faut que j'y dise.
Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well,
yeah.
I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
De?
I know I shouldn't blame you.
Si. C'est complètement la faute.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
Faut que je lui dise.
Just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Oh la vache.
There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
God, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
Comment je peux dire ça?
Just tell me one thing. That weird disc.
Oui.
Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
Vérité.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Et merde. Est-ce que j'aurais dû lui mentir? Oh, c'est pas vrai, il est là, lui?
Bang! Right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the... Whoa, whoa! What the heck?
Seriously, Bruce? This guy's with you.
No.
I'm so sorry. I will handle this.
Jeez, Bruce, that's quite a grip. Gonna leave a bruise for sure.
What are you doing here?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Ah, c'est aimable, quoi.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see. People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
It's the best place for you. I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured. Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
D'accord.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
J'espère qu'il va pas faire une cohue.
To honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor.
Ah, ça y est, on y vient.
For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends.
Aïe, 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 aïe. La question, c'est qu'est-ce que c'est que cette faveur, mais on est obligé d'en parler maintenant?
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Je suis très occupé.
John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh. 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 We're here to mourn. Please, you shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
That is enough. Either you calm down or I will personally drag you outside and teach you respect.
That's it. That's right there. That's what I came for. Sorry, Bruce. That outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but...
Ça se banne ça sur le chat. Mais il est déjà banni. Il est déjà banni.
Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
C'est ce qui manque ici, hein, c'est des modos.
Not your usual crowd, though.
Pourquoi il est pas banni chez vous?
If I were you, I'd...
Attendez, il est pas banni chez vous? Moi c'est écrit qu'il est banni, hein. Ah mais moi j'ai pas Better TT.
Stay away from Riddler, John. He's dangerous.
En tout cas chez moi il est banni.
You don't have to tell me twice, buddy boy.
En plus c'est bien écrit, oui, banni, ouais.
That smarmy know-it-all
Je vois les messages des bannis. Ah.
His home. You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
Tell me where he is. I am not messing around, John.
Oh, Bruce, I missed your fire. I really did. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
On va dire que j'apprécie.
Just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Ah c'est marrant, il a qu'un seul bouton qui est violet.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce.
Ah.
I miss this trust between us.
Est-ce que je risque le pistage? Je vais risquer le pistage.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce.
On sait jamais.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
Après, si tu veux pas voir les messages des bannis, désactive BTV. Hein.
Burst went unnoticed.
C'est le plus simple à faire.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location.
Mais bon, c'est vrai que quand on voit ce genre de message, au secours quoi.
Tell him to drag up
On se demande où va la connerie de certains.
And tell him we're on
C'est pour ça que
Riddler's trail.
faudrait des modos en fait. Faudrait des modos actifs. Et le problème c'est que bah on n'a pas tous le même planning quoi. Il y en a qui peuvent pas être présents, donc c'est compliqué. Je sais qu'il y a Baby Zeta qui est présent, bon, en même temps lui c'est normal. Quand il a du temps. Ouais. Ce sera la prochaine chose à faire pour cette chaîne. Des modos actifs.
Vraiment actifs.
Makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy.
Et des fois, je peux pas faire la police dans le chat et en même temps concentrer sur ce que je fais.
Finally picks himself up. What happens? Someone bombs his company.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly showed us that much, didn't he? You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Oui, on va voir. Essayons la 46e.
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
44e?
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower.
Intéressant.
Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
Vous êtes un homme
As
bien.
far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you.
C'est la pire.
She keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
En fait, si je connais quelqu'un qui pourrait être modo. Si. Je connais quelqu'un, peut-être que ça intéresserait. Parce que c'est le problème, c'est que demander à quelqu'un de venir regarder les streams et en même temps de gérer le chat, pas demander ça à n'importe qui, quoi. Ça me rappelle une histoire de quelqu'un, parce que j'ai déjà mis cette idée il y a peut-être 2-3 ans. Bon, 1-2 ans. Peut-être pas il y a 3 ans. Mais quelqu'un m'avait demandé à vouloir être modo. Du coup, bénéfice du doute, j'ai mis modo. J'ai mis cette personne modo. Sauf que juste après, on l'a plus jamais revu.
Not
Du
exactly
coup,
cozy, is it?
voilà.
Let's see what we can learn.
Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Donc nous sommes avec Gordon sur le terrain. C'est stylé. Statue de singe. Coupure de journaux.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
Intéressant. Statue de macaque.
Hear no evil. Speak no evil.
Attends, on peut la revoir? Attendez, on peut revoir la statue? C'est dans quel sens? C'est rien vu, rien entendu, bouche cousue. Oui, c'est ça. Rien vu, rien entendu, bouche cousue. Parce que j'ai l'impression que ça peut servir.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Intéressant. C'est quoi tous ces visages? C'est le visage de qui? Chaussures. Ah!
Give me a good honest
C'est ça.
crack house any day.
Pas vu, pas entendu, bouche cousue. Un cadavre. C'est le cadavre de qui?
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Et merde.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
Examiner. Les yeux
One of his
d'abord.
pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
T'as des ultrasons.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
La bouche.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Oh, j'avais pas vu la main.
Parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Ouais. Là, téléphone.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me.
Une cage de Faraday. Y'a autre chose? Là.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
De l'eau. Ah!
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Alors déjà, il y a ces coffres. Alors les doigts manquants. Ici. Une chambre inachevée. Et une chambre de quoi? Ah, comme celle-là?
Trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Intéressant. Donc on a lui. Ça c'est quoi? Les coffres empilés. Symbole. Oh, c'est ça.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Et celui-là?
Leads inside.
Ah bah voilà.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Verrou électronique.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Donc le coffre ouvert, associé à la phalange.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
On a déjà ça. Les moniteurs.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
D'où la cage. Ah, c'est ça. C'est la cage.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Et là, il y a la chaussure. Qui a fondu quasiment.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Très intéressant. Est-ce qu'on peut revoir la statue des singes? Oh, il y a du sang là. Non, on s'en fout. D'accord. Donc. Ah, il y a le pistolet.
That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Faudrait demander à Bruce Wayne. La statue de singe.
More monkey statues.
Donc.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Tac, les deux oreilles et les yeux. Oui, c'est les deux oreilles, hein.
Take a look
Caméra.
at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been...
Ah, il a déjà perdu ses doigts, hein, vu que le coffre est déjà ouvert.
If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Ah, attendez, parce que... Les deux oreilles, hein. Alors là, c'est les deux yeux. Les deux oreilles et la bouche. Attends, si je me mets comme ça... Là, c'est l'œil gauche, au moins. C'est l'œil gauche. Du coup... Ça, je l'associe au hublot.
If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it.
Il peut pas polariser ses verres?
You won't
Dommage.
know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Lire l'email au collègue, lire l'email au trafiquant d'armes. Trafiquant.
Maury, he sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
L'email au collègue.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Quoi? Ah oui. Après tout. Alors.
I recognize some of the names on this list.
Il y a tout le monde.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Bon, bah, je pense qu'on a tout. Il reste plus que la chaussure et le truc chauffant, du coup.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
C'est pas ça. Je dirais que ça, c'est plus lié à ça.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Alors ça?
The agent woke up
Ah oui.
here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Ensuite, la chaussure.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic.
Ah mais du coup c'était à la fin le coffre?
As soon
Et
as
pourtant sur l'enregistrement il était déjà ouvert.
he off the burning shoe and threw it.
Non?
Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Et donc,
From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he
could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
dans quel sens? Tourner la roue.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear
Le
no
troisième,
evil.
c'est la bouche.
But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Oh oh. Ça lui a vrillé les tympans.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Pour moi, c'était quoi? C'était la bouche. C'est la bouche. Ah, bien joué. Le troisième cache la récompense, c'est ça? La bouche, la bouche, la bouche. Celui-là. Bouche cousue. Merde, c'est pas celui-là. L'un ne voit pas le mal, et l'autre ne ment pas. Alors c'est les oreilles? Ah, j'ai perdu. Alors attendez, l'un ne voit pas le mal et l'autre ment. Demande au troisième s'il cache la récompense. S'il garde la récompense, c'est ça? Donc on sait que c'est pas la bouche. On sait que c'est pas la bouche.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Mais c'est les yeux. Ouais, c'est les yeux. Les yeux. Et merde, c'est pas celui-là. Les oreilles? Et merde. En fait, j'ai juste le temps d'en ouvrir un. Bah, par élimination, ça peut être que ça, mais c'est bizarre comme truc. J'ai oublié la devinette. L'un... Attendez. L'un ne voit pas le mal. Et l'autre... J'ai oublié l'énigme. Mais du coup, ça voudrait dire que ce serait... Ce serait les oreilles? Ah ouais? Les 2 oreilles.
What the hell?
On peut pas le passer, ce truc-là?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Alors, à moins que je sois sacrément idiot, mais ça peut, hein. Pour moi, c'était soit c'était le 3ème, soit c'était en inversé, donc c'était le premier. Donc c'est les oreilles. Il n'y a plus que les oreilles. Oreilles. C'est bon. Ah, c'était les oreilles, du coup. Oh, quelle horreur.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Un missile.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury
Alors.
sold me missiles.
Bah oui, le disque avec
all
Lucius.
of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is one thing you don't have. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing.
Ah oui, hein, la relation entre l'homme mystère et Batman, c'est que l'homme mystère a toujours voulu faire en sorte que...
But the agency,
bah, qu'il soit plus intelligent que Batman. Parce qu'à chaque fois, il déjouait ses énigmes et tout.
you
Donc,
must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
ah bah t'es quand même responsable. Hein.
You'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy?
I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
You shouldn't have said his name, Riddler. I'll make you pay for what happened to Lucius.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Alors là, le truc, c'est comment on va régler ça avec Gordon. Parce que maintenant, il va se poser aussi des questions. Parce que du coup, maintenant, il sait que Lucius connaissait Batman.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec.
Il va me demander.
What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine.
Voilà.
That got
Autant lui dire la vérité.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I.
Et c'est le cas.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much.
Votre relation a changé. Dans quel sens?
I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you.
Pas vraiment.
You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system.
Bon bah, pour une fois qu'il y en a un qui comprend.
Your reluctance to talk doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman.
Oui.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Alors après, dans quel sens ça a changé? C'est ça en fait. Parce que me dire juste, bon bah votre relation a changé, mais dans quel sens? Je pense que dans tous les cas, la relation changeait. Alfred.
Je
suis de retour.
Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong.
La boîte était un traceur.
The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right.
Ah si, il y a Tiffany, mais le problème c'est
que... The Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion. It's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Leur téléphone? Moi j'aurais dit leur téléphone.
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Il va cibler les téléphones.
Broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Excusez-moi, j'ai un truc dans l'œil et c'est chiant à retirer.
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Vous êtes indestructible, Alfred.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh? Even in the toughest times.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Ouais.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
En fait, c'est ça qu'il faudrait que je présente à Tiffany.
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Ouais. Ah, est-ce que ça a un rapport avec la forme?
Tower.
Bruce.
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 The waveforms match.
Ok. Ensuite, homme mystère, entreprise, tour, désactivé, Tiffany, Batman. Wayne. Ah, il y a Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Et
Tiffany.
That's a match.
Évidemment.
There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. but with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Mabel, arrested after his attack on the casino.
Ah, lui!
None of the authorities have gotten
Le mec avec la molette.
yet.
Oh, j'ai faim. Pardonnez-moi, mais j'ai faim.
Unknown
bon appétit à tous ceux qui mangent, évidemment.
That
Oh,
John
merde.
guy from the funeral, from Arkham.
Il a trouvé mon...
Actually, it sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer. Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased.
C'est pas faux.
On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Aïe aïe aïe. Je vous l'ai dit, à un moment ou un autre, faudra choisir entre Waller et Gordon. Mais après, Waller, elle sait pas que je suis Batman. Elle ne sait pas que je suis Batman, donc c'est pas grave. Alors que Gordon, bah il sait que... il connaît Batman. Donc le truc c'est que si j'enterre encore notre relation, ça va pas le faire. Mori.
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Ah, ça va faire bientôt 2 heures hein, qu'on est sur le premier épisode. Hein. Ouais, il est long, hein. C'est bien au contraire. Il y avait des épisodes par exemple sur la première saison où ça durait à peine 1h30. Donc c'est bien, hein.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move.
Porte un petit casse-dalle.
Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Alors voyons voir comment on va pouvoir gérer ça.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
Nous avons un ennemi commun.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
Nope.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
We are on the same side of this, Mori. I was here in the casino that night. I saw what he did to you. It's only a matter of time before he comes at you again.
Maybe you're right. I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies.
Ah oui, d'accord.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
An arms dealer with a sudden bout of conscience.
He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
That's your problem, Mori, not mine.
Come now, Bruce. My problems are your problems, just like yours are mine.
Pas vraiment, non. Attention.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
Vous êtes sûr?
Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
Je prends le disque.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Mori.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget.
Bruce, Wallace agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
Je sais pas. Le truc, c'est que c'est contre Batman, quoi, d'avoir accepté le transfert. C'est contre... Non, en fait, non. J'ai bien agi. Même si, bon, normalement, Bruce Wayne doit montrer qu'il est différent de Batman.
Armed men on board.
Ah, je sais pas. Oula.
Be careful, Bruce.
Attendez.
Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Voilà. La bonne voie. Évidemment. Toi.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen? Oh, easy. What's your name?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Ah, c'est Blake.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all.
We found him.
Ok, il est là.
You agency.
Ouais, c'est Blake.
Information turned out to be accurate.
You and your
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
retina miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues, too.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of
Ils sont
Wallace
moins 3.
agents.
Institutional incompetence. The agency has a history of terrible
Rien
decisions.
d'autre.
Your
Ah,
agency
a good spot for cover.
is far too long. I'll give it to you. Relentless.
I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really
Good Sam.
my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean
it.
soon, of course. They might be angry, I promise.
Surveiller.
When they
Se
understand
déplacer.
why, they'll recognize my brilliance.
Me déplace.
After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that.
You think?
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government.
Bon, lui par contre, je vais le surveiller, je pense.
thought you were smarter than... It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
J'appuie sur tous les boutons.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Hop. Et hop. A plus.
Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
Ah, c'est elle.
More! It's
Attends,
heating
ils sont toujours tous les deux ensemble, donc... Je peux pas péter le lot. C'est pas le moment pour un câlin.
Hi.
Rien à faire? Ah, d'accord.
Are you all right? Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
Caoutchouc, peut-être.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait.
Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there, about to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to...
Vous voyez, pendant qu'il est tourné, moi je le verrais bien juste lui accrocher le menton, il paf contre les barreaux.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
Aïe 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 aïe.
Get them right? This happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started.
Aïe aïe aïe.
We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
Ask your questions, Riddler. Let's get this over with.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd cooperate. But I don't think the agent next to you shares your enthusiasm. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman.
Lucius
Which one of
Fox.
your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I
3 explosions, on a dit.
black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
Je peux pas lui mettre mes mains sur ses oreilles
Here's your prize.
pour justement la protéger du choc?
Oh my god. Iman! What have you done?
Ah, et au même moment, ça klaxonne dans ma rue.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
Attention. On peut pas faire quelque chose? Oula!
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not
Attention,
to get
on
the
y va.
blast.
Qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Le droïde. Oui. Le droïde. Avec quoi? Avec quoi? Ma tornade. D'accord.
Use the Batcam to make it target the cage.
Pour la protéger.
And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta.
C'est parti!
But you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing?
Vite, vite, vite.
No, 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 no!
Attendez. Parce que ça me gaffe que le son est grésille. 2 petites secondes. Voilà. Voilà, c'est bon. On y retourne.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You...
Yes.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Je choisisse. Ah, le jeu qui lag! Attendez. Ah non, mais en fait, c'est la co qui merde. Bah non. Ah non, la co est normale. Qu'est-ce que ce bordel? Attendez, il y a un problème en fait avec ça. Ouais. Alors, voyons voir, ça vient d'où? Ça vient d'où ce merdier? Bah non, pourtant. Pas de soucis. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce bordel? Voilà, normalement. Voilà. C'est bon. Bah, dirige-le dans la flotte. Ah, c'est bon.
This can't be happening.
Coup de pied, coup de griffe. Coup de griffe. Bordelange! Voilà, il fallait pas que je le laisse atteindre son bâton. Même pour régler les problèmes techniques, tu restes Batman. C'est ça. Moi aussi je fais poup pipi poup poup poup. Et par contre, je n'ai aucune idée d'où ça venait. Parce que ça avait rien à voir avec la connexion.
I didn't think...
Je sais pas.
I didn't think we were going to
Mais
make
bon,
it.
c'est réglé, c'est ce qui compte. Elle est encore en vie ou pas?
I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You
Elle est
took
sourde
quite
du
a
coup.
beating.
Elle est sourde.
Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
Le moins que je puisse faire. Elle a perdu ses oreilles un peu à cause de moi aussi. Alors toi, je vais te patater. Viens là.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward
Mais bon,
to a padded cell.
le bon côté des choses, si on peut dire, c'est que tout le monde est en vie.
Batman. You managed even in my twisted game to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Infestus suffered. So no one had to die. That can't sit well with you.
Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around.
I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Joker? On a entendu un coup de feu.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Faut que je prenne la seringue. Parce que sinon ils vont l'emporter, j'aurai pas d'indice. Voilà. À moi.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. Batman. Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman.
Ah, mais j'y suis pour rien, moi.
Dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
I saved lives today, Jim. That's a victory.
Well, that counts for something, sure. But it's not enough to keep the gods at bay. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement.
À quoi? On lui a fait si mal que ça?
An asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
What?
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Now wait a damn
But
minute.
I can see now that that was a mistake.
Gordon's been fighting the good fight for years. You're delusional if you think you can solve all our problems.
You're the ones who are deluded. You're so busy gazing into each other's eyes, you can't see the big picture. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
On se regarde.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Bon, on n'a pas le choix.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
En fait, j'aurais dû donner le nom de John.
Dr. Harley.
Ah, on y arrive.
Psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum.
On y arrive.
She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line.
Oh.
And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely.
Aïe, aïe, aïe.
Bruce Wayne.
Ah. D'accord. Alors, on en est là. Très bien.
Bon, en même temps, je pense que c'est dû au fait qu'on soit intégré au casino. Hein. Non, mais par contre, le coup de la Minerve pour Maury, ça va, on lui a juste fait ça, on lui a pas créé un torticolis non plus. Ah, peut-être en fait. Trop de force. Ah, tiens, donc du coup, on va en apprendre un peu plus. Alors, vous et 68% des joueurs avez vu Alfred chercher la vengeance. Il était fier lorsque vous avez dit que vous mettriez l'homme mystère sur la voie du bien. Sur la voie du bien ? Pardon. En lui montrant la vidéo de la mort de Lucius, vous avez attisé son désir de vengeance. Il approuve votre décision de récupérer le disque par la force. Gordon. Oui. Il reste loyal. Oui. Il a apprécié que vous le souteniez face à Waller. Il était soupçonneux lorsque vous avez refusé de parler de Lucius. Comme vous l'avez soutenu face à Waller, il vous est résolument loyal. Ensuite. Aïe. C'est ce que je craignais. Aïe, 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 aïe. Elle a été ravie lorsque vous lui avez dit que son aide était utile pour résoudre la boîte à énigmes. Lors des funérailles, elle s'est sentie réconfortée lorsque vous avez montré de l'empathie à son égard. Mais elle se sent trahie après que vous lui ayez dit la vérité sur la mise en danger de Lucius. Alors après, la question, c'est que... Est-ce que le fait de lui dire la vérité... Ah mais en fait... Ah non, elle sait pas que c'est lié à l'homme mystère. Et si c'est le cas, elle va se dire bah c'est Batman. Et du coup, la prochaine fois qu'on lui parle, j'espère qu'il y aura moyen de lui dire que je suis Batman. Hein. C'est ce que je vais lui dire. Je vais lui dire. Et j'espère que... On va pouvoir rétablir un peu la situation dans le sens que... Elle est furieuse, mais si je lui dis que je suis Batman, elle va peut-être comprendre. Surtout si j'arrive à lui montrer le fichier vidéo de quand Lucius est mort, quoi. J'espère. Eh, c'est bien quand même, hein. 2 heures, quasiment 2h30 pour cet épisode. C'est-à-dire qu'ils font de plus en plus long. C'est bien. Elle est un petit peu tendax. Alors, elle n'était pas ravie que vous ayez défendu Gordon. Elle a été contrariée que vous ayez manipulé son témoin. Comme vous avez parlé à Maury derrière son dos, elle travaillera avec vous à contre-cœur. Alors le truc, c'est que, en fait, le choix de cet épisode, c'était soit on était plus pour Gordon, soit on était plus pour Waller. On pouvait pas faire les deux, je pense. Et de toute façon, Waller, Suicide Squad, quoi. Alors après, ça dépend, dans cet univers, est-ce que c'est le cas? Dans cette représentation... Aïe 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 aïe. Vous et 55%... 55% quand même avait suscité chez Iman un sentiment de traumatisme. Elle était impressionnée lorsque vous avez tenu tête à Waller, elle était désolée que ces questions vous aient mis en colère, elle est traumatisée par les tortures qu'elle a endurées aux mains de l'homme mystère. Bah elle est sourde maintenant. Oula. Oula, je suis dans la minorité. Vous et 41,4% des joueurs avez aidé John à garder l'espoir. Lors des funérailles, il a été blessé lorsque vous l'avez emmené de force. Non mais en même temps, il allait tout perturber. J'étais bien obligé. Il était fier d'avoir choisi une carte que vous avez aimée. J'aurais peut-être pas dû en fait. Même si vous avez refusé de rencontrer ses amis, il espère que vous changerez d'avis. Ouais. Quelqu'un d'autre? Ah! Qu'avez-vous dit à Gordon concernant votre relation avec Lucius? Vous et 82% des joueurs avez avoué à Gordon que Lucius était un allié. 1,6% des joueurs ont gardé le silence. À peu près 10% ont dit à Gordon qu'ils ne pouvaient pas parler de Lucius. Et 6,4% des joueurs ont menti à Gordon au sujet de leur relation avec Lucius. Donc en fait, je fais partie de la majorité. Ça va. Mais en même temps, je pense qu'en tant que Batman, il fallait que je lui dise. Je pense. Ensuite, avez-vous décidé de rendre visite à Maury ou à Ellie? Eli. Ah, quand même, je fais partie de la majorité. D'accord. Oh. 56,3%. On est toujours dans la majorité. Mais c'est vrai que... C'était soit je la prenais de force, soit je l'aide à se barrer du pays. Et j'aide un criminel. En tant que Bruce Wayne, / Batman, désolé, j'aide pas un criminel. Je veux dire, même si Bruce Wayne, bon, faut qu'il soit Bruce Wayne, dans le sens philanthrope, playboy et tout, faut pas qu'il aide de criminel. Parce que s'il aide un criminel, derrière, il y a je ne sais pas qui, Billy du Stunfest, qui va venir en mode « Ah mais il agit comme son père en fait. » Donc non. Quoique même ça se trouve, ça serait pareil. Avez-vous sauvé Iman ou les agents? Vous et 71% des joueurs avez sacrifié Iman afin de sauver les autres agents. Mais de toute façon, quelqu'un allait douiller dans cette histoire. J'étais obligé. Mais du coup, j'ai sauvé tout le monde. Batman, il sauve tout le monde. C'est pas genre, ah ouais, lui c'est de la merde. Ah non. Ah non. Ok, bah, combien de temps il nous reste? 3 quarts d'heure? Ouais, bah on va commencer le deuxième épisode. Ah mais c'est super intéressant. Franchement, j'adore. Que là, on sent déjà dès le premier épisode qu'ils ont été encore plus loin en fait. Et ça fait plaisir. Il sauve tout le monde, mais il ne met pas les mains aux oreilles de la madame pour la protéger. Et c'est vrai, hein. En plus, je l'avais dit, hein, tout à l'heure. Ça se trouve, il pourrait mettre juste ses mains, puisque son armure résiste au choc sonique. Donc pourquoi il met pas ses mains sur ses oreilles? Pour la protéger? Je sais pas. J'en ai aucune idée. Alors, épisode 2 derrière le voile. Au risque que son identité soit révélée, Bruce doit agir en compagnie d'un nouvel acteur de premier plan à Gotham. Une conspiration criminelle qui menace la ville tout entière se trame dans la pénombre. Alors, de ce qu'on voit d'après l'ombre, nous allons avoir Bane. Oh, lucha libre. On a... Je pense que c'est Harley Quinn au milieu. Ah bah oui, il y a les carreaux. Les carreaux, donc les cartes. Et à droite... Bon, avec les lunettes comme ça, je dirais Mr. Freeze. Donc à voir comment ils vont les intégrer, mais ça pourrait être cool. Prétexte narratif. Ouais, c'est ça. C'est genre pour dire, faut que tu sois dégoûté dans tous les cas. Dans tous les cas, il faut qu'il y ait une bad ending. faut que tu te sentes coupable. Culpabilité. Bon bah c'est parti. On y va. 40 minutes. Alors ce que j'espère c'est que ça va pas bugger comme l'autre. J'espère. Que là il n'y a pas la sauvegarde sur le cloud. Donc normalement ça devrait pas bugger. J'espère. Parce que sinon je vais être dégoûté. À moins qu'il fasse en sorte qu'en gros, si tu supprimes la sauvegarde mais que tu vas par exemple directement à l'épisode, je sais pas moi, 3, tu puisses faire les choix qui sont incombés quoi. Ce serait bien. Bane. Ah bah si, franchement, s'ils mettent la scène où ils nous cassent les vertèbres, ce sera génial. S'il n'y a pas cette scène par contre, ce sera dommage. Vous savez la fameuse scène où il lui brise le dos avec son genou quoi.
Madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him
Ah, c'est le gars
alive.
de dire. Bruce Wayne.
But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
La Dame de
First
Dublin.
thing you need to know, I can keep your secret.
Bah j'espère
Despite
bien.
what you did, going behind my back to Maury, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not.
Ah, réintégrer Gordon alors.
For us to be bickering among ourselves.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old
Bah c'est quelqu'un de bien, il m'a toujours aidé.
I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon.
Ok, deal.
When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they
Peut-être
might
qu'ils sont déjà responsables en fait.
celebrate their plans.
Déjà responsables. Bah ils sont responsables de sa mort. So, techniquement, ce serait peut-être le Joker qui l'aurait tué.
All his influence and resources can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you?
Bof.
Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and
C'est ce qui s'est passé dans Batman Arkham Knight. Hein.
Bruce Wayne from dealing with
Pour ceux qui se rappellent de la fin.
in public.
Ouais.
What the hell?
En fait, j'ai pas fait gaffe à ce qu'elle a dit avant que ça pète.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid
Ah, ça y est.
on the Gotham PD arsenal.
Le Twitter est en feu.
Let's get their hands on our weapons.
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need
Gotham Live est en feu.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, attendez.
J'avais oublié, j'avais pas la bonne voix.
Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
Mais bon, c'est vrai que je lui parlais en tant que Bruce Wayne un petit peu. Pas en tant que Batman. Bon, bah c'est parti. Directement dans l'action. On a 35 minutes. Allez. Arsenal du GTPD. Ah, bah déjà, il y a un mort.
What? What more do you want? Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss.
Prise d'étranglement, désarmement avec le batarang.
Well, keep running your mouth. Maybe I'll
Moi j'ai prise d'étranglement, mais si je l'étrangle... Attends, si je l'étrangle, il va faire du bruit. Batarang. Voilà. Parfait. Parce qu'on sait jamais, mais dû à l'étranglement, ça se trouve, il va tirer un coup de feu. Je veux pas que je fasse du bruit.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Bien. 1, 2.
about done?
Désarmez le sbire, laissez tomber.
All right. I'll make it one more round. Hurry it up.
Je désarme le sbire.
The Batman. Boss, we got company.
Lancez le sbire. C'est plus. Oula. Lancez de cadavre. Oh, c'est Bane. Ah. Oh, il a l'air d'avoir du venin. Intéressant.
Much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
Oh, il a une voix un peu à la mexicaine. Bien.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Désarmement vicieux. Je sais pas ce que c'est, mais ça a l'air drôle.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die
Il est
alone.
gêne. Moi j'aurais fumigène, hein. De bien l'hypercute, c'est plus. Alors venin ou pas?
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
Lancez le sbire. Ah merde.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Intéressant. Ah bah voilà. On y arrive. On y arrive. Le venin. Oula, ah ouais, oh c'est bien fait avec le filtre noir et blanc. Évidemment. Oh, est-ce qu'il va me faire la prise? Et après, il faut savoir que Bane, à chaque fois qu'il utilise son venin, il perd des neurones. Hein. Oh, le garagiste! Patrick le garagiste. Oh oui! Oh oui!
This pain you're feeling.
Heurté, taillé en pièces. Heurté. Ça va pas changer grand chose. La fin par le béton.
Did you get him? There's nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open.
Il n'a plus le venin.
Don't worry, we'll hit the back way when it dies. Safe travels, my friends.
Le garagiste, il a envie? Il a envie. Alfred. J'appelle Gordon ou Waller? Oh merde. Ah, je sais pas. Je sais pas qui appeler. Parce que... En vrai, on sait que Waller, elle est mieux équipée, Waller, normalement. Mais la question c'est, est-ce que c'est appelé pour venir me chercher ou est-ce que c'est pour arrêter Bane? Que pour arrêter Bane, Waller, elle serait meilleure. Alors que pour venir me chercher, je préférerais Gordon. Aïe 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 aïe. C'est écrit quoi? Gordon connaît cette ville mieux que quiconque. Le GCPD devrait retrouver rapidement les armes volées. Et Waller se sentira méprisé pour avoir passé outre son autorité. Les équipes de Waller sont bien entraînées et équipées pour faire face aux hommes de Bane et récupérer les armes. Mais Gordon se sentira trahi si je ne l'informe pas. Oh, je sais pas. Ah, je sais pas. Je sais pas du tout. Le truc, c'est que Gordon, bon, bah oui, c'est notre ville, quoi. Mais Waller, elle est suréquipée, quoi. Elle est suréquipée. Peut-être qu'ils ont un truc déjà contre Bane. Un Bane Buster. Le Bane Buster. Je sais pas du tout. Se sentira trahi si je ne l'informe pas. Et Waller se sentira méprisé pour avoir passé outre son autorité. Pour faire face aux hommes de Bane et récupérer les armes. J'appelle Gordon. Gordon!
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Je sais pas, je pense que c'était la bonne solution. Je pense. Je suis pas sûr, hein, mais... Je pense que c'était la bonne solution. Après, Waller... Ouais, en fait, c'est juste pour me récupérer, donc... Ouais, Gordon. Bon, bah, ça suit ma théorie.
Batman!
Oula.
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon!
Gordon.
Christ. Batman. Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you.
D'accord.
Come on.
Yes.
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't.
Oh merde. Patrick.
He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. They just need a minute.
Ah, mais par contre, ils sont que deux.
Feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what the hell happened here. Who did this to you?
Bane.
He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. You need to find them.
Don't worry. We'll catch the bastards. You better believe the entire force is motivated after what happened
Il faut
tonight.
demander de l'aide à Waller.
These bastards declared war on our
On a besoin de tout le soutien.
Be sure to loop in Waller. She can help you.
I already did. Didn't have a
Il faut tout le monde là.
Now that Waller's my superior, I have to loop her into everything.
Ah, donc elle va me démolir. Super.
Give us a second, will you?
Ouais, j'ai l'impression qu'elle est un peu vénère.
Sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in Waller's Gotham. We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her. We're men of principle, who still believe in the letter of the law.
I will always have your back, Jim.
Thanks, Batman. You don't know how good...
Encore? On a encore changé. Ça passe à quoi après loyal? Super loyal.
Thanks again for keeping me in the loop. It means a lot.
Et Waller arrive, non? Ah.
Right on time.
Et voilà.
I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
So, what did I miss?
Oh, I was at the scene
Ah, Blake.
at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report.
Ah, Bullock.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Est-ce qu'il va m'en vouloir pour...
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. Doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
The blame for what happened to Avesta rests with Riddler, not you.
That's nice of you to say.
Voilà.
Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her.
Oui, bah ça j'avais compris.
You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake.
Bah, fais ce qu'on peut. Hein.
Tell Avesta you asked about her.
Alfred, prep the medbay. We're going to need it.
Mais c'est dommage, on n'a pas vu la fameuse prise où il lui éclate les vertèbres. Ça aurait été stylé. Le classico, quoi. Zbla. Épisode 2, derrière le voile. Bon, en tout cas, il commence bien cet épisode, hein.
Bruce!
Ah, je suis en miettes, là.
Ah, je suis en miettes, là.
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce.
Ah non, là, j'ai tout perdu, là.
You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Eh ben.
As if he wasn't bad enough, now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Mais il a un genre une genre de drogue.
Right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of the larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks.
Voilà, c'était un peu mal traduit. Et tant pis.
There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Ah, ça veut dire que ce serait peut-être Mr. Freeze ou... Oh, sinon c'est le gaz hilarant.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Labo de Gotham. Godcorp. Godcorp.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility.
Donc ça, ce serait Mr. Freeze. Évidemment.
Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Et là-dedans serait quoi du coup?
Gotham Brokerage. 10 million in diamonds.
Ah bah c'est Harley. Harley
Some safety
Quinn.
deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by
Mais il va direct à la masse. Hein. C'est pas le marteau un peu fantaisiste quoi. C'est la grosse masse quoi.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Un maillet.
Ask me.
Oh, c'est une masse. La masse.
As he was, perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Bon, le codex... Ouais, le codex, on s'en fiche un peu en vrai. Les news peut-être? Soutient l'alliance entre la police et Batman. Bon, bah ça c'est ce qu'on avait déjà vu. Ok, ça n'a pas changé, les procès, ok, blablabla. Blablabla, 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 blablabla. Les deux Wayne est un héros. Ah! Bruce Wayne a lui-même auparavant déclaré. D'accord. Je me trompais à propos de Batman. D'accord. L'explosion, ok. Impliqué dans une rixe au Virago. Ah oui, la Minerve. Ah, belle Minerve, hein. Belle Minerve.
Guns,
ok.
money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
Alors, est-ce qu'ils ont respecté le lore de Freeze aussi? Parce que Freeze, à la base, il cherche du matériel biologique pour aider sa femme Nora. Il veut la congeler en attendant de trouver un remède.
Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again.
Là, je suis en miettes.
The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then
John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside.
C'est mon ticket d'entrée.
What they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. I'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Ils veulent que Wayne soit leur allié.
Influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
Ah oui, c'est vrai.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
J'ai pas de choix. Les dépipés. Ah mais... Il arrive en vrac.
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Dude, okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I mean...
Il le mot en face.
Say that to my face. Come on, out with it.
Well, I'll say what I want. John says this is a safe space.
Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John, what about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress.
Intéressant.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us.
Bah, c'était une question de
I wasn't
confiance.
sure I could trust you, John. You were more than a little erratic at the funeral, and it was important to me that I find the Riddler. And, you know, you were my only lead.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Ah bah, vérité. Hein.
It's rude, duplicitous, and invasion of my privacy-like, but it makes sense.
Ils sont tous un peu vénères ici.
Know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known
Ah, c'est bien, ils ont même traduit les bandeaux et tout. Ah, c'est bien.
Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
Hated the guy, but geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
Non.
No, of course not.
Ah, avec Bruce Wayne, il faut que je le mette de mon côté.
What was I thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church.
C'est pas faux.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Alors.
It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
Ah, j'étais pas prêt.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so
Ah,
so
bah voilà.
tolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
Ah.
I pinky swear.
Refuser. Promettre. Allez.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life.
Non, on n'est pas ensemble.
And Bruce,
Le malaise.
friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let
Ouais,
them
direct.
know we're on our way.
Là, c'est parti.
Hey!
Ah, Willy.
I'm out of medicine.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut, Willy?
I think you're bothering my friend John.
Rien ne t'échappe, hein.
Okay, fine. You're right. I'll leave him be.
Go away, Willie.
What are you? Screw you!
Là.
Nobody disrespects me! No one's making a fool out of Willie! Not even you, John!
Je le défends.
Away from him.
Perfect!
Lovely.
Il a tout pris en vidéo.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem, and we took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show.
J'aurais pas dû.
I'm calling the
Come on.
J'aurais dû lui payer un verre.
That was fantastic.
Et bon, je suis dans les bonnes grâces de John, du coup.
Oh, cool.
Ah, du
They're
Joker.
expecting you.
Et on est qu'à l'épisode 2. hein. Oh, oh.
Bruce, one more thing.
Quoi encore?
You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease, but
Avec Harley, je présume.
I think it's
Évidemment.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Ah d'accord, c'est pas sa voiture.
Almost got it. God damn it. Thought I had
Évidemment.
it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on.
Tu sais que je pourrais t'acheter une voiture. Agissons comme Bruce Wayne.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
Ah, et voilà l'autre. Oula.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains.
Pourrait saisir le pistolet.
Harley?
Stay out of this, Puddin'. Grown-ups are talking. Well, you got a reason I shouldn't put a bullet in your noggin? That's a pretty good reason.
Alors par contre, le seul problème que j'ai, c'est que, en fait, ici dans cette interprétation de l'univers, de cet univers, c'est que ce serait Harley qui porte la culotte. Vous voyez ce que je veux dire? Donc ça fait vraiment bizarre. Ça fait vraiment bizarre.
I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Well, let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Je ris intérieurement.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Oh, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad way you lost your folks. Puddin' said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
Ah!
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. Really got the heart racing. He's a force to be reckoned with.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega.
Ah non mais c'est vraiment ça, c'est elle qui porte la culotte. Ah mais c'est...
Right now?
Ah j'ai encore du mal là.
Need a buck?
I got it.
J'ai encore du mal à me faire à cette idée. Attention, et là elle va s'énerver, c'est ça?
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all
On est bons amis.
questions.
Ah!
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you.
Intéressant.
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact.
C'est-à-dire? Ah, il pleut maintenant.
Oh, gee, thanks, Wood.
We gotta go.
Qu'est-ce que t'as fait? T'as volé une glace? Il a volé la caisse. Ah non, c'est parce qu'il a volé la caisse.
What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Pud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
Ouais, c'est ça.
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce! I want you to know, the feeling's mutual.
Oh, le malaise.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever.
Huh?
Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver.
J'accepte
Come
ou pas?
on, put your lips on it.
Allez, j'y
I
goûte.
ain't got cooties.
John devient jaloux. Ah d'accord.
I told ya.
Oula, oula.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags.
Et?
You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Oh non, me dis pas que c'est...
Wayne.
Oh, c'est pas vrai.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the Phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want?
Pas vraiment.
Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
Well, this is a complex task. There might be some bumps along the way. Nothing is guaranteed.
Some things are. Like how fast I'll make you disappear if any of those bumps turn into trouble.
Ça va mal finir.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Ah mais j'avais pas vu l'heure. Putain, on va s'arrêter. Mais c'est pas grave. C'est bien, parce que là ça va être le bon moment pour s'arrêter. Avant on va y avoir une sauvegarde je pense. Ouais. Donc juste après la sauvegarde on va s'arrêter. Voilà. Stop, on veut pas en voir plus. Stop. Hop. Bon. Et bah du coup des bisous YouTube.